I see you lack judgment.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Starting kind of close to on time tonight. So that's good. What's up, Butter? And early, yes. I am early by my standards these days, for sure. Let me tweet this out also, and I'll announce it on Discord. I gotta make sure I do that, because sometimes YouTube doesn't announce. Anyone that wants to make sure that you get the announcements, you can follow me at the Strat Prof on Twitter. Just the Strategy Professor on Twitter. Come on, this keyboard's failing me. Okay, there we go. That tweeted out. I need to take off night mode before I forget. Or do not disturb. Put that on for student conferences earlier. Sometimes I miss all kinds of calls from people. I'm like, my phone didn't ring. I don't know. It's like, oh, I left it in night mode. Okay. Discord real quick. That's loading up. So we did win a decent chunk of games yesterday. Okay, so this dude's pretty good on LeBlanc. What else we got going on here? Justin's autofilled jungle. No Kindred games. This dude doesn't really play Hack Room. He's got a high win rate overall. He just hasn't played in the last 30 days or something. He's just got one game on like every champ. Why Ezreal though? I mean, their team's pretty light on scaling right now. Okay. Do something like Sona here. It's going to be a long fight with Zilean most of the time.
What masterpiece shall we
You can't really
today?
play like hard engage, or it's just very difficult to do that. I'm not sure if it's Zilean bottom or Lux bottom, but we'll go for the magic resist. I guess we'll play it. I mean, we do have scaling with Kindred. We should... I mean, Renekton should smash Akali top lane. I do not believe this is promos. No. Is it? Maybe it is. Yeah, maybe we won the last game. I can't remember. Hey, thanks, Ryan. I appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, I just recorded a new Skrulk episode before I came on. It's getting spicy. It starts getting pretty dang spicy at a certain point. So it's definitely going to be interesting. It's definitely going to be interesting. Then the new Skaven stuff kind of looks cool coming up. I'm most interested in seeing how they do the Skaven underway. I haven't watched a lot of videos on it, but that's the most interesting thing to me, is like the new campaign mechanic. It's supposed to be kind of like Vampire Coves, but different. Like, that's what has me really going. The new Lord looks pretty cool. I think the I don't like gunpowder units though, and they're like their new units, the Jezebels or whatever they are, the Giselles, and the Rattling Gunners. I'm like, they're all right. I hope the new Doomwheel-esque unit, I forgot, like the Doom Flayer or whatever. I hope that's actually pretty good. That'd be cool.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Because the Doom Wheel just pretty much sucks. Like, it's a really cool unit, it just does not put up the numbers, and it's just too expensive for a tier 5 unit. Most, I just don't like most Chariot type of units. But... hey, thanks, Ryan, I appreciate it. That's interesting. The Lizardmen, I didn't see too much of a game changer. I haven't really, didn't follow a lot. The Salamanders look kind of cool, I guess. The Red-Crested Skinks, SFO already has those. Steel Faith overall already has Red-Crested Skinks. So we'll see. It'll be cool. I mean, it's like an $8 DLC or something, you know. I'm going to get every DLC they ever put out anyways. I was really hoping that, since it's a Total War Warhammer 2 faction, then there's no way it's starting in Skaven Blight or Hell Pit. But I really wish in Mortal Empires they would start one of the Legendary Lords in those places. How are we seeing this? Oh, they put a ward over there. Okay, cool. Alright, so he started red. Now, let me go ahead and VOD this also. Hey everybody, welcome back on the Stretch Professor. Doing a little Sona action here. Final few days of 9.7. Pick Sona because it's likely going to be a pretty long fight with Zilean, because, you know, he's going to revive somebody and it's going to drag fights out. Now, kind of a hot topic has been this Sona Taric lane that's getting played sometimes in Pro as of this patch. If it continues to be popular, they'll probably nerf it, but I talked the other night, I was going to make a whole separate video about why you shouldn't build solo queue Sona like they do it in those games. Wow, did every missile hit me? So, like, the whole, like, especially tier is so bad on support Sona right now. Because of the way that, like, support itemization works, you just don't need that much flat mana. But the reason that they have a different build from what's optimal on support Sona is that they have a lot more money, and money matters. Who healed? Okay, they did. I heard somebody heal. I didn't notice it was Ezreal or them, though. Okay, Lee's top side, where he should be good to go on the harassment here. Yeah, you still want to be going Athene's. Athene's Ardent Sense of Redemption. So I should just make a whole standalone video about it. But basically, you just don't have the gold to support the other build, and you're going to have these long stretches of suboptimal items. Like, you're going to be sitting there on, like, tier and... you know, just a bunch of expensive components. And that build doesn't really come online until you get multiple completed items. How low is he when he's around our blue buff? Yeah, I didn't see how low he was. We probably got to bail though. Yeah. Okay, yeah, all right. It's hard to hunt down Lee, but
An enemy has been slain.
okay, he bailed out. Did she get a buy? Okay, she did already buy. And we don't have one. We know he's on the bot side of the map, though. Any plans on 3 Kingdoms? I'll probably get it. I'll see how it goes. It's likely I'll try it out. Okay. When's the haircut? Nah, I don't know. We'll see. I've been saying that for a while, but I'm so busy. It's like, it's hard for me to do anything, hardly. She missed it. Yeah, dude, you can't invade when we're not in lane, man. Oh, he's not. It's like #1 rule of jungling: don't invade if your laners can't help you. The #1 rule of counter jungling, I suppose. Ooh, the Sheen before the tier, huh? That's bold. Gives us more harass, but that's gonna delay his power spike pretty significantly. Okay, Lee's probably bot side because Kindred's all over his top jungle. It's kind of an odd place to put the ward. Usually I put it right on top of the dragon so it sees the whole pit, but I also want to see the river. So if they ward the very back edge of the pit, then we're not going to be able to see it. But I'll make sure he doesn't roam down river on us too. Honestly, I have no idea where he is right now. I thought he had to be bot side because Kindred's got a lot of vision and she's all over his top, so... he might be on Gromp or something. I feel like he's in the... yeah, there he is. Well, I guess we traded 1 for 1. Boots. Okay. We got Dragon off it too, so I'll definitely take that. Hey, what's up, Raphael? Okay, yeah, we can get that right after this game. I was waiting on you to log in.
An enemy has been slain.
I mean, I wasn't going to do anything. I should have just stayed in lane. Hey, what's up, Ethan? Yeah, I'll do them. We'll see. If somebody wants to donate for whichever one I start with, that's fine. By default, I'll probably start with Lizardman just because I already have a Skaven one already going. But how did she get 3 kills? What? He's dead. Ezreal's such a worthless champ. Unless you're actually really good on him. If you ever die on Ezreal, he's worthless. If you never die on him, then, like, he can be pretty good. You know, but that's his thing, is he's supposed to never die. He's supposed to be supremely safe, which... I'd rather someone just pick a champ where they can feed early and just take over the game later. Just play Twitch or Vayne or Jinx. He's just like, you know, especially after they nerfed his double tier build, he's not even like super strong late game anymore. And so he's not good early, he's not good late. He's kind of got this mid game power spike when he gets Trinity. And he's just very safe. He's kind of a role player on your team. You just can't pressure him. It's like Zilean just speeding up Lee, even through lane with like a lane gank, is gonna be really dangerous for us. Yeah, like that. Okay, well at least we shut her down, I suppose.
Turret plating will fall soon. Enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain. An enemy has been
Alright,
slain.
Zilean's up there, so he should be able to keep pressuring. Yeah, he's up there. Nice. So he roamed, and that pretty much is going to give us this tower. So that's why I always say that it's extremely risky to try to roam this support. Or at least we're going to get a hell of a lot of damage on the tower. And pressure Kaisa off of several CS. They're definitely going to want to come down here. Yeah, he's going to be there. What's up, Nakus? I think we're in promos right now. I'd have to look. I didn't actually look before I started the game. Okay, Lee's up there, so... Okay, good. We got Rift too. I didn't even notice that for a little bit. Well, that's true, Matt, but even if your whole team is awful, even if you're not playing support, you're probably still going to lose most of the time, unless you're smurfing. Figure out what we want to do with that. We could go for a forward item, or we could go ahead and start getting redemption. Ardent's pretty good. I mean, I don't know. Redemption's so strong, though. I mean, there's just going to be some games that are just unwinnable. There's always place for personal improvement, but sometimes it just doesn't matter, you know, how well you're playing. Unless you're like a challenger playing a hard carry champ in like silver or something. Oof. He outplays for days. Trying too hard for those wards. I'm gonna get that bot tower. Shit, what? I got knocked up and it delayed my my R. I think. Something stopped me from pressing R on him immediately when he came in. I think I got kicked or something through him. What's up, Nick? And then I was like freaking out because I was like, why is this not going off? I should have been more patient. Got styled on by the Lee kick. Let's cover the next banner command. Nah, I don't think there are any items that are ridiculous. I mean, I think Athene is probably about as close as it's going to get. That item's really overpowered on Enchanters, and very few people get it. Renekton AFK again? Like, what's going on? Is that why Akali's just able to do whatever she wants with no consequences? ZZ Rot was good a long time ago.
Shut down.
I mean, he was complaining about Comcast earlier, so I think it is, but I don't care what the reason is. Like, it's really frustrating because we would have won this game. Sucks that he's not on a scaling champ, though. Another reason to play scaling champs. I can't get to it. I don't think they're on it, but... No, her ult's down. No. How did she kill me? Legit, how did she kill me? I was out for a long time. She didn't have teleport, or was it red buff or something? I thought I was already out. I didn't think a missile hit me.
Your turret has been destroyed. So mobile. Oh. Oh.
They got it, barely. Please don't get caught.
An enemy has been slain.
That was interesting. Yo, what up, Aqua? Oh, it was, I took a minion shot? Okay.
Enemy killing spree.
Come on, man. Really? You're trying to invade him? Like, we knew he was there. They didn't place their control ward correctly, so it doesn't shut out my ward. They didn't put it all the way in the pit. Zilean's not really warding that much here. Damn it! I always get faked by the stupid Akali crap. How does that champ have like 50 jumps? I'm just gonna have to not even try to aim for her. I should have ulted the Lee. That's twice I've tried to ult the Akali and she's just like zipped away with like 50 jumps, so. What are they doing? This LeBlanc misses so many. Oof, is that really a good idea, Kindred? I mean, they could be there, like, all of them. They got it. They got it. Damn it. Need to get priority medal. don't think they can get over to there and do it fast enough. You got those free like 5 minutes when Renekton was AFK. Kill Morello Nomicon? I guess that's better than Mortal Reminder, although I'm not 100% about that. Oh yes, I got her for once! Finally got that calling. Basically out of mana though. Alright. Need to buy, and I don't have any mana. I've got a big item too. Got redemption and an extra forbidden idol. 20% extra, or 10% extra healing and shielding with a redemption. It sucks because we did get one extra person was dead, so I hate to kill that momentum, but I don't know about backing up now, Kendrick. We need to really contest this area. is pressuring mid lane. I'm wasting a lot of our Baron. I guess LeBlanc is pressuring bottom. Keep having staggered backs, though. We need to all back at the same time. Okay, they're all bottom. I think we get this. Okay, maybe with the Baroned up minions we can. Feels like we're about to throw. Alright, we got it. Yeah, it's not a one-on-one game, though, Colton. That's the issue. I know we all have those games, and that sucks, but... I mean, there are times when we have bad scores, too, and win. I know there are times I've gone, like, 2-7, and I've won the game. Like, there are championship sports teams where there's some people on that team that aren't that good. They still win. They still get the ring. You know, the 15th person on the bench in the NBA... You know, or the 10th person on the bench, I guess. The 15th total person gets those ring. I mean, Mark Madsen, he got those 3 rings with the Lakers in the 2000s. I mean, that's just the nature of team games. People get carried. So I know it sucks, but it's like, it's not League, that's just basically team sports. I mean, League is basically a sport. But anyways, that's going to be it for the standalone Sona game. So thanks for watching. It wasn't my best game of all time. It was okay. But we did end up coming through. I'll try to... I'm trying to post up some more sort of individual gameplay videos. So if people just want to watch Sona or they just want to watch Leona or Zyra or whatever, then I'll have that on the playlist. So... Thanks for watching. The stream's going to continue. If you'd like to come out and check out the stream sometime, it starts around 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to watch more Sona games, I'll have a link in the playlist. You can drop down and find those. And be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. It helps out a lot with visibility. It's free. It's easy. Just takes a couple of clicks. You can even uncheck the bell if you don't want all the notifications, because I release a ton of content on the channel. But, yeah, that's going to be it. Thank you. Have a good day, and see you next time. What do you want? Oh no. Our daughter typed 666 on the calculator and handed it back to my wife, sending her a message.
Guess so. She was hot.
Oh no.
Turn the temperature down there.
Is she snoozing?
Her cheeks were kind of flushed and the back of her head was sweaty, but her forehead didn't feel feverish. Kind of weird. I think it's a teething thing.
JJ Stuff asks, any opinion? Yeah, I have a strong opinion on Klepto Sona. I think it's bad. Klepto tier Sona. And if you're talking about Klepto tier, like the Sona 80 carries. Oh, the stream's not over. So how OBS works is right now it's streaming the whole thing, but I can do start recording and record individual basically videos while I'm still streaming at the same time. So sometimes I do that just so I can get some standalone footage that's not the stream, and then that's what I put up a lot of times as just like a Zyra number 52 or Rakan number 25. But yeah, so I was going to make a whole standalone video about this, but the thing is, the reason that works in pro play is because you specifically have a Taric with it who's taking the CS with Relic Shield, and Taric gives you a lot of protection for Sona, and they both synergize very well with Revitalize together. But the main thing is you actually get real CS at some point as Sona. So, you know, you'll get like 200 CS, and that allows you to push through the item slump that you'll have. Because if you try to get like Archangels, like tier into Archangels into Lichbane and a Death Cap, you're going to run into these really awkward buy timings because you're not going to have enough gold to push through. This is what happens with AP supports a lot. But the thing about AP supports is they have really high base damage and can kill threat in the lane, right? So like Brand and Zyra can kill you off of almost no items in the laning phase. They can get a lot of extra gold through kills and snowball the lane. So they have really high base damages. Sona is okay, but she scales really well with AP. But you have to get very expensive items. You know, Archangels is like 3,000 gold. You know, Lichbane's like 3,200 gold. And so when you're sitting there on like a Sheen, and you know, and a Blasting Wand, and the enemy support has a Redemption or an Athene's or an Ardent Censer, like they're way stronger than you. When you're sitting there with like a tier and a like a tome or whatever, you're trying to work towards Archangels, but you're waiting on that last 1,100 gold to complete your Archangels. Like, that's really awkward because they're going to have, you know, a Redemption or an Ardent Censer or a Nice Vow or just something else that's budgeted for supports. So Klepto can give you some gold, but Aerie gives you effectively on Sona, will give you somewhere in the neighborhood of 30 to 50% plus healing and shielding, in addition to its normal gold value. So if we look at so when you buy this item, like on paper it already gives you 2,500 plus healing and shielding. If it gives you like 40% plus healing and shielding is budgeted at 35 gold each. That's an additional 1,400 plus 25. So that's like you're basically generating, whenever you buy Athene's Unholy Grail, that means you're just basically conjuring up like 1,800 gold because of how efficient that item is. So, it's super, super powerful. Oh, we were talking about Aerie also. If you think about Aerie basically, the way that it works with Sona, your normal heal, Aerie is pretty much equivalent later in the game when you're passing out heals to people. You're getting 80 out of your like 220 heals, so you're getting somewhere in the neighborhood of like 25 to 30 cost efficiency out of that. So let's call it like 25, equivalent of 25 plus healing and shielding. It's not like an exactly analogous stat. You're getting somewhere around like 900 gold value of extra shield off of Aerie late game. And you're just not going to get that much with Klepto. And Aerie like scales with... let me go ahead and pull up that replay also. We're going to watch a coaching session here real quick. And then we'll get back to... We'll finish up the ranked. Like Klepto's going to give you like 300 or 400 gold in the laning phase. It's really nice on Sona. It's fun. It's interesting. But ultimately, Aerie's going to be a lot stronger on supports. Don't forget that Aerie also scales. It has a 25% AP ratio on it. And it scales with things like Revitalize, plus healing and shielding. So it really ends up, you know, in the mid to late game being like a 90 to 100 shield. So it's very, very strong. And it puts up a lot of extra harass early. So Klepto's cool. If Aerie didn't exist in the game, it'd be great. But the thing is, I think Aerie's just too strong. I haven't watched Griffin earlier, but... yeah, no problem, JJ. So it's not like you can't win games with it. I just think that Aerie's going to be better. Klepto Aerie is a lot closer in my mind. Like, that's actually kind of debatable. Maybe against tank supports if you really want that extra gold early on to snowball harder. You know, I could see taking Klepto, maybe. But, like, the tier is awful. I would not go tier, especially into Archangels or, like, Witchbane, that type of stuff. Very opposed to that. Athene's and, like, Ardent Censer are just way too powerful to give those up. But Klepto, you know, I could see some arguments for it. The thing is, everything in the sorcery tree is also very good on Sona, and if you go to the Klepto, then you're going to have to choose. Do you want, like, Mana Flow Band and Absolute Focus, or do you want Revitalize and Bone Plating? And you really, really want Revitalize on Sona, because it's super, super strong. But you also really need Mana Flow Band, so that creates kind of some awkward choices if you go with Klepto. No, I forgot to do that. I'll have to remember. I'll maybe do that tomorrow afternoon. Let me put that on, like, my calendar or whatever over here. Well, never mind. I'll do it after this game. Okay. VOD this. Man, it's getting hot down here. Get that fan's already cranking. Hello, buddy. Welcome back. I'm the Strategy Professor, and today we're going to be coaching a Zilean support for patch 9.7. So, special thanks to Raphael for the very generous donation. I really appreciate it. I'm also streaming this, so you might hear me talking in the stream. You're welcome to come out and join us for streams on YouTube right now. Starts around 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'd love to have you. We have an awesome, very friendly community. I try to be as interactive as possible with the chat. Try to be positive and uplifting as much as I can be. If you'd like a coaching session yourself, just email me at thestrategyprofessor@gmail.com. We can set that up. Right now it's just $25 on stream. If you're a channel member, then it's just $20. Membership only costs $5 a month, so you're basically getting, if you want a coaching session, you can pretty much get a membership for a month free if you want to. You can cancel anytime, sign up anytime. I'll have a link in the description if you want to know more about that. It's basically like a Twitch sub. Just $5, you get a discount on coaching and guides. You get to join us for Viewers Night, which is where I just play normals every Sunday with people that are supporting the channel. We have a good time. We try out some different stuff. A good way to kind of bring the community together. And you get access to our members-only Discord, which is pretty fun. You know, it's not one of those, like, overcrowded Discords with thousands of people, and it's just never have your voice heard. Very small community, very chill community. Talk about your day, talk about your pets, your solo queues experience, share your memes, you know, whatever you want to do. That's a lot of fun, so be sure to check that out. If you want to watch more coaching, I'll have a link in the description for that as well. I think I've got over 170 coaching videos at this point. We coach a lot, so we've got a lot of practice with it. We've got a lot of content that always stays up on YouTube in that playlist, so if you ever want to go learn, watch my commentary on different champs, you can go check that out. And be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy the content as well. It's free, it's easy, it helps out a ton with visibility. You know, for some people out there that got 1 million subscribers, yeah, it doesn't matter that much, honestly, probably if you subscribe, right? But for me, where I'm still trying to grow, as of right now, we've got like 26,000 people. It really does add up, it really does matter. But anyways, let's go ahead and get in here. So yeah, just kind of standard trading, just dropping bombs as much as you can. Just, you know, watch out for blitz hook. The Moo is invading top side, and he got top scuttle. So that tells me that their jungler is probably bot side, probably invading a Moo right now. So you need to be very careful. Like he could come in through here maybe and gank. That'd be very common for Kayn to do that. Like, he probably went, like, Rapture, Scuttle, Invade. So, yeah, I'd be very, very careful because he's probably on this side of the map. Okay, and Raphael says this is a Plat 2 game. Yeah. Yeah, because if she triggered that passive on you, she's probably going to kill you or get you low. Okay, so you got to be a little bit more careful here. Because you don't have flash anymore. Now, Kayn could get around these wards by, like, coming over through here. It's kind of unlikely, but if you're going to ward River here, especially against Kayn, I would move your ward up a little bit instead of warding this brush, especially if you're able to get a ward there if they don't have a control ward for there yet. I would probably ward around here just because of that pathing that I talked about where Kayn's will usually try to abuse this wall for ganks if they're on blue side. So it's very, very common for Kayn to run like through the dragon area, then go up that ramp, and then come down behind you because they're going to expect you to have this warded probably. Scuttle's coming up. About 20 seconds here. So I expect Kayn to come fight for that, especially at Plat 2. He's going to know that. He's going to know Amumu probably can't fight him. Now, y'all do have lane priority, though, so you could go up and help Amumu and try to get a good fight, but he's probably also going to try to gank you because he's going to be down here already, you know, for that Scuttle. Most likely. Yeah, there he is. So that was pretty easy to read that. Okay, maybe Amumu gets him. Yes. Amumu coming in hot. Can you speed him up? Oh, you slowed down the blitz. You still got your Ignite in there. Let me see if there's a place where you could optimize that use. I hate it how it like shows all of the fog of war when you're trying to do a replay. I would turn around and Ignite Blitz right there. If you know he's out of stuff. Okay, you're low on mana. Yeah, I guess the slow's legit. I might speed up the Amumu. It's kind of a tough call. Speeding up the Amumu would also give him the Airy shield, most likely. which may or may not have mattered with him dying there, but... Okay, overall, pretty good, pretty good. I would have just... You were kind of out of range to ignite a lot of people there, but maybe turn a bit earlier and ignite the blitz, and then you don't have to chase as far. I just feel like ignite should have been on somebody there, but maybe you weren't in range. Yeah, I did toggle it over here, Lev. It just, like, whenever I, like, rewind or whatever, like, look. Whenever I go back, it automatically changes it over to all. It did not used to do that, so that's what's frustrating. So yeah, I mean, I really don't think it'd probably make that much of a difference whether you slow down Blitz or speed up the Amumu. If you speed up Amumu though, then he actually can close the gap, and I don't know. It has a similar effect. That's probably fine. I don't think it would have mattered that much in that situation. I was trying to see if you didn't have enough mana to do both, to EWE. Alright, how we looking on... About even on farm. Okay, nice. Oof, okay, got a flash. So that's like 12 minutes on flash. 11 and a half minutes on flash. Okay, try to get priority. This Amumu is like... It's kind of insane. I didn't see where Kane went. Okay, he's up top. I didn't see where he went after the kill. Okay, so y'all are free to pressure. See if you can get a couple of auto attacks in there and get more damage on it. I mean, I guess you're respecting the blitz hook. That's true. And see if you can get at least a couple more autos in there. How does one send a replay? Oh, Lev. Okay, people already said that. Basically, yeah, I mean, I can show you a video if you want to, if you're interested. If you just email me at thestrategyprofessor@gmail.com, there's a nice video that explains it pretty well. So basically, you just find the .raffle file in your league folder, and then you just email the file. It's so much better than those third-party sites. Those third-party sites sucked before League had its own replay system. Would be nice if, like, in the client, you could send your replay to somebody else without having to email it and find a .raffle file, but it works out pretty well. Okay. Some good avoidance there. How's Talon doing? He's doing pretty well. Okay. If Kane shows top, you can get Dragon here. Renekton's pushed up, so Kane might come over there. Yeah. Try to push up and see if you can go help him with Dragon. Oh, nice. The fake out. Yeah, the old third-party replay stuff was pretty messed up. That's what I used to use for the first few that we did on the channel. I don't even remember what the sites were called, but they were real kind of weird. This is getting awkward. Auto him. Okay, you got him. Oof. Okay, nice dodge. And he's out. Nice. Okay. It's a good sequence. I guess Ionian's alright. I always like Mobies. I've vacillated back and forth between Ionians and Mobies, but I just feel like Mobies, you can speed yourself up quite a bit, but Mobies are just so helpful for getting around the map. And we don't know where Kane is. Mumu's topside, though. Talon's taking his Raptors, but Lux is AFK. Or Lux is not in lane, rather. Okay, there he is. Yeah, it's kind of rough because we knew he was bot sides. We saw him like try to contest these Raptors. So probably just back it up at that point until you warding it vision of again. Also, if Blitz rather starts just kind of randomly running at you like that, it's very likely that Kane's gonna be there. Although in a lot of instances, it's kind of too late at that point. Bones. Are you working Ardent? Ardent's not insane on Ezreal, but it's probably the best option you have.
Shut down.
Now, how did he get to you guys? You have decent ward coverage there. Did he just come through the wall again? That pathing I was talking... Well, you even have that up there warded. Sorry, I was reading the chat over there, and I didn't see if we'd spotted him or not. But yeah, this is like the third time I think he's gotten ganks on you guys. No, don't turn around. Like, when you see him, you have to run really fast immediately, especially if you don't have flash. Excuse me. Yeah, without lane pressure, I don't think you can even go upriver. See how the lane's positioned here. So, like, once this is... I guess you did have lane pressure to go up there, but... Like, there, yeah, speed yourself up, and then just W, speed yourself up again, and just keep running. I don't know. That was kind of unfortunate. See how yeah, Kane has Moby boost. It's kind of rough. I probably would have just backed all the way up until you had a good sense of where Kane was, but... I mean, you did have priority in the lane, and you are pretty fast. If you had Moby Boots, you would have gotten out of that. If you saw him immediately and just ran away and double E'd yourself, you probably could have gotten out. Maybe. I mean, that was kind of a rough situation. How is the claim? What's the claim? Oh, climb. You probably meant to say. It's been pretty good the last couple of days. I think we're finally starting to recover a little bit. What do we got here? Okay, yeah, that does. Wait, are you building? What are you building? Are you building Athenes? I would build Ardent Sensor here, I think. Either Ardent Sensor or Redemption. Both are pretty good, because the person that you save with your ult, like, as soon as they go down, you can put Redemption on them, and it'll hit them, like, right when they wake up. That's a pretty nice little combo. Okay, that was a pretty good sequence there. Athenes. I don't really like Athenes that much because, like, your only way to heal is Aerie. And Athene's healing can only match Aerie's healing. So, like, even if you have, like, 240 charges on... Even if you only have 240 charges on Aerie... Or if you have 240 charges on Aerie, rather... Distracted watching this. Okay. Good sequence. Aerie only shields for like 60 in the mid game. Hey, thanks for the sub. I appreciate it. Thanks, Ramon. Aerie shields for like 60 or something in the mid game. So even if you have 240 charges on Athenes, the Aerie is still only going to heal for 80 every time you trigger. So I'm worried that you might be sitting on extra Athene stacks that you just really can't spend, like, in a timely fashion. If you ran something like, Font of Life, that could help you spend those charges faster. Because every time somebody hits somebody with Font of Life and heals for that, like, you know, 20 HP or something, then they would get double the healing. That would help you distribute those charges off of Athenes a lot faster. But you see, like, right now, you accumulate so many. I guess you did. I mean, you are getting rid of some there as you go through. I mean, maybe, I don't know. It's an interesting idea. I'm just worried that, like, in a lot of fights, you're not going to be able to spend all of your charges fast enough, but maybe you can. You don't really have a good auto attacker for Ardent Sensor, I suppose. So, I guess you could make an argument for that. It's not terrible.
Red team has slain the dragon.
I might just go Redemption or something here to start with, though. It's like maybe you're going Redemption right now. Redemption does have good synergy with Athenes.
team's turret has been destroyed.
I mean, it's still pretty cost efficient, even if you don't get maximum use of the stacks of the teams.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed. Blue team's turret has been destroyed. Inhibitor has been destroyed.
He's dead. Just leave him. Just leave him. He's gone. Oh, who just popped our god? Oh, Lux. Yeah, let's ping them. Let them know they're coming in. Okay, so you do get Ardent right there. I guess the Athene's works because like the extra AP that you get off of it does help your Aerie scale more, which does allow you to distribute more healing. And if you double speed somebody up, it does offer a decent chunk of health. What? Why do you slow them like while they're still stunned? I've seen you do it a few times. I would probably just like not, just wait until they get out of the stun before you slow them because it feels like you're sort of overlapping your crowd control a little bit. Hey, what's up, Oblivion? Good to see you. Nice. Beat him up. Mumu's on a warpath. Yeah, we're doing a coaching session of the Zilean. Kind of weird of them to try this. I guess Lux is dead, but Kane's alive in theory. He's probably in his base. Yeah, I guess that's alright. It's a little weird to do that without the jungler there, but I guess it worked out. What'd you get? Working towards redemption?
Legendary.
Huh. Corellia's? I guess that's alright. Either Corellia's or the Ghost. I would probably do Corellia's. The 100% extra mana regen does translate over into 20 extra AP with the Athenes, so that'd be a pretty cool final item, I suppose. Double down on the speed. I still think the redemption is like super strong though right now, just in general. But particularly with Zilean, because like you draw out team fights a lot, you know, it's really hard for them to burst anyone down on your team. It forces long fights. And just the combo of being able to hit somebody immediately when they revive so that you just completely top them off with health. It's pretty helpful. Do what, dear? Why is that? Let's get Rory to help you find it. You got small hand. Great for the diamond mines. It's so messed up. Alright, the Australias. Okay. Yeah, probably just get top inhibitor. There's no tower there. You can have, Renekton doesn't have his TP for what looks probably like a minute or so. Can we see that? It's getting a little clowny. Nice save there. I guess you are basically, they come back with full health. The squishy person on your team is Zilean right now. Dragon's coming up in a second. Holly's starting to get kind of scary. Yeah, you're kind of caught in the middle here. I just run. Just run this way. Just get out. Yeah, just push this up and then go see if you can pressure Dragon. Yeah, they're giving it up. They're just gonna clear. I just go get the dragon. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of cute to hang out in a bush like that, but... Or the Baron, rather. Renekton should have just kept pushing bottom. If y'all wait, just wait them out. There's no reason to force this. Okay, nice. Yeah, you should just be able to push to win here. It's just 2 people. It's 2 on 4. 2 on 3. Renekton's trolling. Yeah, probably just get... I would back it that y'all have taken too long. Yeah, just back. Just back. Just back and reset for Baron. Y'all are overstaying. They're going to be up in 10 seconds. Yeah, I mean, y'all got the tower, but the problem is they're going to kill you. They just killed her, and now they're going to have a... Wow, she didn't go for you? What? I guess she didn't have her ult, but... Okay, well... Stall Baron. Try. I don't think you can back here. I mean, maybe. Like, Renekton's gonna die here. I would not get rid of your control ward slot until you have a completed full item late game. Like a big 2100 gold item. Because those control wards are so crucial for controlling vision around Baron. I think y'all had the opportunity to maybe take the towers and kill it, but Renekton decided to troll and like chase people around their fountain. Yeah, you gotta look at those death timers. Once they start getting pretty close on the timers, like 10 seconds. And you're not even through the towers yet, it's gonna be rough. I think y'all are forcing this too early. I think you could push up middle. I mean, Kayn is dead. Kayn and Lux are dead. Never mind. I didn't notice those two were dead. That's fine then. Okay, so overall, solid game, I think. So obviously the overstay kind of near the end was something that could have been a lot worse. I think y'all are kind of rushing the Baron at the end too. Like, it made sense because 2 people were dead that last time, but just try to get priority in the lane first. Push up, especially when you have supers coming in. Like, make sure the supers are in their base, and then you can go contest Baron, because then if they want to come at you, they're going to be losing their base, you know, with the supers. So if the lanes are still pushed all the way out to halfway, they can come and contest you for free without any sort of collateral damage. So you always want to make them, like, force them into a bad trade. Like, if they want to come contest Baron, they're going to lose a base tower. You know, if they want to clear supers, they're going to lose Baron. So you always want to try to force them into those kind of trades and just be a little patient with your setup. In the lane, you got ganked by Kayn like 3 times. So you got to be a little more cautious. If you don't know where he is on the map, you gotta back up, because he's the type of champ that can gank from so many different angles, and especially with like Blitzcrank in the lane, you know, it's like really threatening, right? Because he can just flash hook you or whatever. So I think that's pretty scary if you don't know where Kane is. One thing that could help is once you get your sight stone, if you could come up and just like ward here and see if you can ward if you can come up and ward his raptors while you're on your way back to lane. That's so helpful because then you know at least he's on this side of the map. And right here is a place they never really expect if you're not doing dragon. But this sees quite a bit. You know, it's a pretty common like trafficked lane. So, hey, thanks, Raphael. All right, I think those are my biggest things. Just be a little careful when they have a jungler that's like that creative with the ganks, especially if they have a support that has hard engage. And then, like I said, be a little more careful around the Baron engages. Just make sure you have more priority in the lanes. Other than that, I think it was pretty solid. I mean, the team fights were good overall. You had some really nice outplays. The itemization, I kind of like it. The Athenes, I wasn't sure at first, but I like it. I think maybe getting redemption could be helpful at some point, but I think your items were fine. Anyways, that's going to be it. Thank you very much. The stream's going to continue, but anyone else that would like a coaching session out there, you can email me at thestratchprofessor@gmail.com. We can set that up. Come out, join the stream sometime. Starts around 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube. We'd love to have you, and that's going to be it. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Just 2 clicks. It's real easy. It helps out a ton, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day. Okay. Let me go grab a drink really quick, and then we'll play out the rest of these ranks. What's going on with those bagpipes? What would you call them? Synthesizer? Do you feel like you relate really well with Lucy in the Sky of Diamonds and I Am the Walrus? Do you relate well with Lucy in the Sky of Diamonds and I Am the Walrus?
You want to polish off this bottle of wine?
No. They've been in our fridge for months.
I think it's like 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks. I had a little bit the other night, and it was like starting to taste a little vinegary. And it wasn't that great to start. I mean, it was okay to start with. I liked it.
Some pretty nasty wine. I think it had a funky after flavor to it.
It, you complained about it. I was okay with it. It was really sweet.
Let's get some.
I kind of wanted to finish it, because then, like, after I don't think that something that not at all. I finished an entire bottle of wine by myself. 3 weeks. But But then that was when y'all had to leave early because the dude was sketchy, right?
Yeah.
And like threatened you or something?
Yeah, it was just weird as hell. I mean, he wasn't like super menacing us. It was just like very domineering, and it was just getting really weird. We're just like, all right, we're gonna roll out. And then I was just like, let's get the fuck out of here. You don't have to take this. I was like, but I can't drive. Someone else drive, and then David ended up driving that thing. I think David ended up driving to turn or something. It was probably like, I don't know how far it is down to, I don't remember where it was. It was probably like 8 hours or something. Oh no. We could take my mom and just have her sit in the hotel room with Rory. probably be alright with that.
Last time we went to the beach.
How do you think Rory would feel about the ocean?
Hopefully she'd like it. She doesn't like water in her face, though. She'd like playing with the sand.
Would she like the
She'd probably like the shallow water.
Myrtle Beach bingo?
Well, last time we went,
50 cigarette butts, bingo!
yeah, we hit that in like an hour. It was way too low of a number.
Dirty diaper, used needle,
Yeah, we didn't actually make a board,
used condoms.
but we joked about it and actually looked for those things. We did eventually find one used condom and one dirty diaper.
I don't know if we actually found a used condom. We found a dirty diaper,
We
though.
found a condom wrapper.
Yeah, I think we may have found a condom wrapper. Hey, thanks, Raphael. Glad you enjoyed it. What, you never had a walk on the beach like that before, Lev? It's magical. It's the Myrtle Beach magic. It's a kind of a cheap beach in South Carolina. Touristy. We stayed in a hotel that advertised that it had color TV.
Yeah, the sign was definitely from.
It was from like this. The sign was from the 70s or something. It was like $60 a night. It was 2 blocks from the beach. I mean, there were some high-rise like hotels that were probably like $300 a night, which to us is like, oh my god, that's insane. To a lot of people, are like, oh, that's not much for a beach, but still. Never been to a beach. Don't you live in like Oregon or something? I guess Eastern Oregon probably doesn't have a beach. You leaving me? What is going on? You're all about that staining.
I see you lack judgment.
You just do it 'cause all the kids are doing it. She is all about that staining. We stayed really close to the boardwalk. We could walk over to the boardwalk in that little like kitschy sort of place with there's like a Fear Factor mirror hall place you could walk through. Remember there's this ice cream shop on the boardwalk that was always run by these like Eastern European women. They were always the people behind the counter. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much where we were. The Carolina Tar Heel, it was like maybe 4 blocks from the boardwalk. The start of the boardwalk. Near the ice cream place. There's like a little arcade there, like a little old school like arcade, and there's it's like some kind of Fear Factor kind of thing there, and there's like some shops. Yeah, it's the ghetto area. Oh yeah, Northern Myrtle is... I guess I just go Nami here. I kind of wanted to go Zyra into...
I decide what the tide will bring.
into Thresh, but I don't want to do that into Fizz. We went to North Myrtle once. It was pretty cool. I think they had free parking everywhere or something in North Myrtle. We're like, where are the meters? And they're like, there aren't any. You just park. I was like, what? So yeah, North Myrtle was really nice. It's like 25 or 30 more minutes to drive up there or something. I don't remember. It was something like that, which is why we didn't go as often. Yeah, North Myrtle's pretty cool. We usually don't stay at a hotel in Myrtle. We stayed like probably 30 or 40 minutes out. There's like a Medieval Times or something. That was a little bit further out, and we stayed there and just drove in. You can actually get a pretty decent hotel for like 70 or 80 bucks. And it's not like super close. That's our price range. We go on vacation, we want that $70 hotel, you know. 60 or 70. Carolina Tar Heel, very close, but yeah, it was pretty ghetto. Like when we were walking on the floor, it just felt like we were walking on tape. It was like, feels like the floor hadn't been like cleaned in years. I don't know. It's like this like crunchy kind of thing going on. It was definitely a $60 hotel that was near the beach. There's like all these people like yelling and like near the pool and stuff. It was like on the ground floor, like outside at like 2 or 3 in the morning. They're just like partying hard out there. They had like some boombox and everybody was yelling. I thought someone was about to come like flying through the window. Conway. Yeah, it was interesting. Well, yeah, but I prefer, you know, I'll drive 30 minutes to save $30 a night easily. Yeah, I will. Sanders says not with a toddler.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
We can get in on one of these Corey trips. Do toddlers fly free if you fly international? You think Delta lets toddlers fly for free? Oh no.
Minions have spawned.
Yo, what's up, Sammy? Thanks for the sub. Oof. Yeah, we go during the actual summer months. But, yeah, going in off-season can work. Because I'm usually busy with school and stuff. But we are in promos, yes. We're 1-0 so far in promos. Nice. That was really good for us. Not interested in Platinum Hell. I mean, I don't think that's a good reason to... I mean, it's up to you. I don't think that Platinum is honestly that much worse than Gold in terms of attitude and stuff like that. It's fine. I mean, you climb as much as you want.
Ride upon the waves.
Yeah, that's the thing with kids. It's just so convenient in the summer.
My people are counting on me.
Depends on your job and your industry, too. I think in a lot of jobs and industries, it's a little bit slower in the summer. A lot of people take vacations, take time off, and stuff like that. Sivir's really annoying because you have to kind of fake out her spell shield. They have so many minions, we gotta be careful here. If we get hooked, definitely gonna die. That kind of traffic. Bounces. Nice. Actually,
Swim against the current.
please don't die in this fortune. Okay, nice. She dodged it. G1 is pretty much not the... it's not quite. It's not quite. I mean, we say there's not a huge skill difference, but getting through that best 3 of 5, there's a difference. It's like between Platinum 1 and Diamond 4, you know, there's a difference. Not a huge skill difference, but it's definitely a gate. I mean, if you're Gold 1, like, why not go for Platinum 4? Like, if you want to give up a climb, like, I would give up at the lowest division in a new league. That's what I would do, personally, but it's up to you. And they're probably going to go for Dragon here. Yeah, I want Dragon. Oh, wow, they're not? How are we down CS? We pushed like 3 towers in that Sivir. I guess the Eve has gotten a lot of that CS, though.
Shut down.
I thought for sure, since he's down here so much, he was going to get the Scuttle and then Dragon.
There's always another way.
I figured he was going to be there. Should have probably backed up earlier. I don't know about... It's a pretty bad place for the wave, but I got it back. I'm just going to get... How are we looking middle? We're doing alright. Top lane's doing pretty well.
Sure as the tides.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Damn it! My mouse is screwing up. Like question marking when I'm meaning to go down with it. Might need to get a new mouse.
I still hear the song of the sea.
There's a hell of a lot of wear and tear on this mouse, that's for sure. Been using the same mouse for like 6 years. I've probably got like 10,000 hours on this mouse or something.
Feet are strange.
I think this Misfortune build can actually be pretty legit. The more I see it. Like, she's just so fast. Always. Ooh, okay, Fizz is here. Fizz is here, bro. I don't have flash.
Has destroyed a turret.
Should maybe just followed the Misfortune. So they're trying to go back and help the Eve. I don't know. I have to go back and watch the replay to see what was correct there.
My people are counting on me.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Okay, so you can put poros outside of bushes. I was wondering about that. I thought I read that someone saying that you couldn't. But you totally can. Okay. tower shot hit her.
Rampage.
People and their air.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Feet are strange.
One trickin'.
An enemy has been slain.
Not yet, honey.
That double bubble though. Jeez. My what impression? Garen? Tarek? Yeah, that's my Tarek impression. Jeez. The Garen's kind of this like really beefy, manly man. The dude that looks like a Muppet, what? Mustache. Oh. Who's the dude with the musket? Oh, Graves with the shotgun? That's right.
An enemy has been slain.
Good Lord. That boy's going off there. Yeah, I took your ward. What's up?
People and their air.
An enemy has been slain.
Oh, that girl's creeping. I said, that girl's creeping. She's a creeper. One of them demon girls. She goes all ghosty on you. She'd ghost you. She ain't got a ghost you. She kill you in your sleep. Oh, God. Really? How's that hit me? What are the hitbox on that? Yeah, that was running around in heels. That's right. I've danced in heels before. It's a Halloween outfit. You ever feel compelled to wear heels at work, dear? For fun?
I had a important presentation or something. But you better believe I brought backup shoes.
I don't know.
Anytime I wear heels, actually, I would have backup shoes.
You don't like just wearing heels for funsies? Yeah, I'm wearing heels right here. Notice the heel. It's my wife and I, one of our first dates. Both looking cute. She's paying me some money. She was dressed up as Sarah Palin. I was dressed up as a woman of the streets. A what? I think I was supposed to be a downtrodden woman or something. That's why I've got the money in my hands, you know? Yeah. Yeah. Do you want to see the picture, dear? Yeah. That was from the year before. Wasn't wearing heels in this one. That might have been 2 years before that. I don't remember. It's okay if I just confuse you about your sexuality. It's okay to admit that. You know, Sneaky does his cosplay. You don't even need that, man. You see my Halloween outfits from the Turn of the decade. There's Rory smoking a block cigar. You remember that photo? There's Einstein Rory. That's right. There's her drop kicking in the head. There's me from high school. This looks like every other high schooler, you know what I mean? Am I like a high schooler off of one of those like teen high school dramas? That was actually my senior year in high school picture.
Pleased to meet you.
Bald with no beard. I mean, if I do my headset right, I could maybe look bald with no beard. It's hard. Like, I'd have to get the angle just right, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I had to start shaving when I was 2. When we were running cross country in high school, though, I had like chest hair, like a chest full of hair. Those other boys are like, "The hell's going on there?" I said, "I'm a man, son." I am an otter. Aerodynamic when running, no. Just swimming. Don't think it matters enough for running, especially long distance running, like cross country. I saw some cross country boys and ladies, I think, running around campus. It's kind of weird. I'm like, why don't y'all just go to the Greenway? Maybe they're running towards the Greenway to go run. I don't know. But I assume it had to be, or some kind of clubs. There's like 10 of them all running down the sidewalk, so. Been a 30-year-old man your whole life. Yeah, pretty much. I had to go tea at once. I should like pull up. I should get more photos. Show y'all some of the funny photos and things over the years. I never took a ton of photos. It's a bit easier now that like phones can take photos. I had a funny picture of my daughter. There's always several, but she was at the park and she'd never seen like what a water fountain was before I really examined it up close. So I had her like, I put her up so she was standing on the water fountain. There were two of them. There's like a little small one and there's a larger one. So I put her on there. And then she's just like reaching over there and grabbing it. She kept, she saw me get a drink out of it. And she kept saying, up, 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 like she wanted it. And so I was like, okay, so I just put her up there. I mean, the water fountain was filthy. It was like at this outdoor park, and I don't think they'd cleaned it in a while or something. There's like dirt all over it. I mean, they had just like mowed the yard too, so maybe that had something to do with it, but I was like, whatever. I mean, she's going to stand on it. Who cares? It's got running water. I mean...
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Yep, that tasted purple.
30 seconds until minions...
I was really surprised, honey, that you didn't say something about, don't put her on a water fountain in public. I don't know. Yeah, they looked like runners, though. Sort of. I mean, they didn't look like I would think of as, like, ideal runners. Some of them did, like the skinny, lanky-looking dudes, but... Would you rather have the body of a fat slob with the strength of a professional powerlifter or have the body of a fitness model with no actual strength to speak of? Fitness model. And I don't need a lot of practical strength. I'm not like going out flipping cars or something. I don't know. I think you could, and as Lev said, usually you're probably healthier, at least on a cardiovascular level. But, I mean, you can be pretty, like, pretty svelte. There's a GRE word for everybody. Be pretty, you know, on the thin side and still fairly strong. Not, like, super power level strong, but... I should have pushed a little bit harder on that wave so we didn't get pushed in. That could have been dangerous. Really surprised he didn't go for the ignite there. I don't like that Malphite matchup, but I don't know. The Jace matchup's pretty rough too. We have some very gankable lanes, though, for the Vi. I can probably kill Thresh. Definitely should be able to gank the Jace. I maybe could have ignited the Ezreal and forced a flash or something. Okay, they should have him. Alright, did they not? They didn't kill the Jace, so they get his flash or something? I could have comboed the Thresh. I was looking at the Ezreal though. I should have just comboed the Thresh, not gotten greedy. Creep block is real. I don't want to get hooked by Thresh, but I want to try to pressure Ezreal off of this CS. Getting some pretty good. We're about to get ganked. Thresh is acting weird. When he starts hugging a wall like that, you guys start getting a little concerned. I'm pretty sure she's here. Yeah. Did I miss the cannon experience?
You'll see more with your eyes closed.
Yeah, little four-man bot. Well, they got the Ezreal back in there. We were just about to completely smash him. Ooh, almost. Vi did get ahead in terms of CS though, so that's good. But oh my god, Malphite is getting obliterated. Why would you go double Doran's ring in this matchup? He's just gonna sustain through your weak harass. Like, bro. Yeah. What?
That squirrel looks familiar.
Sadie. Wow. Wow, he rushed Moby's before he even upgraded his gold item. I'm about to get my free boots in 5 seconds. I'm just gonna get Mobies. Okay, Vlad doesn't have TP until like 1500. Just wanted to get that. Well,
Yep, that tasted purple.
now Vi didn't ult the entire fight. Are you kidding me, Vi? No. There's no way you did not have a single opportunity to ult.
I recommend skipping.
I mean, we should have won that fight. Like, I polymorphed and blew up Ezreal instantly. If Vi just ults, we win. And now the Thresh, well, they just got Lux's sums, I guess, but...
Nosy dewdrop.
An ally has been slain.
That squirrel looks familiar.
Damn stopwatches. I'm gonna have to put that there. It's too dangerous for me to stand in that bush. Thresh could put me over this wall. I don't know if Elise is with her or not.
Whoa. Sizzy. I recommend skipping.
Go! Well, maybe with Lantern, we don't have enough juice. Dude, that's warded. We saw them ward it.
Nosy dewdrop.
Still don't have Infinity Edge. Wow, everybody's got a stopwatch on their team, man. That item is so annoying. Need to get priority so we can help a dragon if we need to.
Your turret has been destroyed.
So I told him we had a ward there, basically, but I delayed his back by like 5 seconds, so...
An enemy has been slain.
Damn, I should have shielded her to get the assist. I wasn't sure if I had to shield her or shield him. Actually, I want this experience. Okay, she's backing.
Your team has destroyed a turret. An ally has been slain. Shut down.
We can't do anything for at least being top. Could have pressured mid more, maybe. I don't know. I need to back to get more wards.
You'll see more with your eyes closed.
Oh, they died trying to dive or something. We can fight him. We can fight him. Just...
Your turret has been destroyed.
I think we could have pressured him and gotten that tower. Was she seriously clearing a ward? Wait, did she stop and clear a ward instead of rotating to help faster? Maybe I saw that wrong. It looked like she was coming down and then she paused for some reason. Alright.
turret.
I have no idea, dear. No, I love you.
Your turret has been destroyed.
That squirrel looks familiar.
Yeah, yeah, he did go tank eventually. The Doran's ring, I still think is a little suspect, but
You have slain an enemy.
oh, he didn't get his empowered Q off because he was polymorphed. That's cute.
Never two in the eye.
Malphite's good like that. Yeah. I mean, he's alright.
That tasted good.
You need to make plays in the mid game and get good team fights. We did that.
You'll see more of your
Maybe we didn't want to do it without Vi. I don't know. Thought Malphite could have gone into that. But
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
whoa, what? I'll fight too good. Oh my god. Nobody gets man immune other than Ezreal right now. Corki, like in the past, Corki has done it. He doesn't do it anymore. Fires so fast. It's just too slow. Like, tier just takes too long to charge. Corki really wants, like, he's a caster, you know, like he really wants to have his Trinity Force kind of early. Yeah, we actually have some extra Plat 2. I forgot to update it, but we got Plat 2 the last game. Yeah, let me update this on the status bar here. I can add in a record tonight thing that I update also. So if people ask, my last 10 games, I'm 9-1. So what, we were 3-0 tonight. I don't know. It's not consistent enough. This takes a little pinch of extra consistency, and I'll get back to diamond. Well, I only pick him into very specific situations where I know he's going to be pretty good. And sometimes those are hard situations anyways, but I think a lot of people like just pick Tom Kench just because they like Tom Kench, not because they actually understand like when you should be picking him.
I see you lack judgment.
We got through the promos. Yeah, it takes a long time. I mean, that's basically my peak, like right now. You know, I think I could climb higher. It's tough. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing is, like, once you start getting, like, D4s, I don't know. In Platinum in general, I think people just start experimenting with weird stuff. They don't know, like, what they're... They just think they're good enough to play anything. I don't know. I mean, the bottom line is, if I just played better, I'd climb faster, but... He's got played Varus recently. That's a terrible build. It's like crit Varus. It's like the worst thing. And they have Vayne. I might dodge this one. I really do not have faith in this guy. Anyone that, like, rushes crit Varus, that's super sketch. It's like you don't even know which items. It's like 43% Zilean. Yeah, I know I'm dodging this one.
I decide what the tide will bring.
Yeah, guy doesn't play Camille. Yeah, you just copy paste the names of people. You can see me do it in the champ select. You just copy paste their names and then post it up there. Yeah, you just copy paste their names, just like I did. People just get bored. I mean, people get hard stuck in plat for a long time. They just want to try out other stuff. Did they have a J4 support? I guess they did, yeah. But it doesn't matter. I mean, the rest of their team was pretty solid. Which other screen? There's Porofessor. That's a different program. There's Porofessor, and this is op.gg. op.gg looks at the stats for the entire season. Porofessor looks at the last 30 days. Yeah, I just showed you. You just copy, paste it up here. It's the same thing with Porofessor. That is true, Springjack. That could be an interesting combo with Vayne. The J4 ult into Vayne stun. I mean, basically they had Vayne. Vayne can hard carry, Kha'Zix. Usually people that play Kha'Zix play a lot of Kha'Zix. Vayne's OP. The Riven. Usually people that play Riven play a lot of Riven. And then Katarina. Usually people that play Cat or one-tricks Cat. And I just don't really trust Zilean that much. And the other people just don't have experience on the champs they were playing, so... Yeah, Porofessor does include normals. That's why it says I have 9 games on Vayne, 67%. Like, I haven't really played Vayne in ranked. Alright, so we just have just a couple more minutes here. Nice, congrats, Kale. I want to watch while we have a couple of minutes here. I want to watch this Joker trailer. I don't know if y'all have seen this or not, but I was pretty hype about it. I don't know, it might demonetize me for this, but maybe not. We'll see. Hopefully not for like a mainstream trailer. So this is like a Joker trailer for Batman. Well, I guess it's not a Batman movie, but a DC movie. I think it looks awesome. Joaquin Phoenix looks like he's going to be great in this movie. So we've got like 2 minutes left, so I'm just going to throw this out there. I think like if I didn't even know this was Joker, like I don't even care that it's DC or Joker. It just looks like a cool story. And the acting looks great.
Does it help to have someone to talk to?
My mother always tells me to smile and put on a happy face. She told me I had a purpose to bring laughter and joy to the world. Hey, stop them! Is it just me? Or is it getting crazier out there?
Smile, though your heart is aching. Smile, even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by.
What?
If you smile to your fear and sorrow, smile. And maybe tomorrow you'll find that life is still worthwhile. If you
What's so funny?
just
Freak? Gotham's lost its way. What kind of coward would do something that cold-blooded? Someone who hides behind a mask.
I used to think that my life was a tragedy. But now I realize it's a comedy.
I'm calling it right now. I think he wins Best Actor for this movie. Just
You
based on what I see in the trailer.
just
I think he's already a huge because Joaquin Phoenix is a badass. Like, he's a really, really good actor. I haven't seen him. I can't remember. He does a lot of like lower budget films. I remember him from Gladiator and just playing Commodus in Gladiator. It's just such a powerful performance. Yeah, it's great. I mean, it's an awesome... He described the movie as, he says, it's using a comic book character, but he says it's not really a comic book movie. He's like, it's its own sort of thing. He called it a character study. And I think it looks legit. I mean, it's about this guy. I believe, from what I pieced together and heard, you know, they think that the plot is basically, you know, he's this guy who's kind of mentally handicapped or whatever, at least a little bit. He's got a mental disorder. We don't really know exactly what that is. But then he's just kind of poor and alone, and he just kind of takes care of his mom, and he's just kind of this happy-go-lucky dude, and then he just gets, like, dumped on by all these people. And I think it's something with, like, he kind of finds that girl and gets sort of a relationship with her. Or at least he likes her a lot. And then I'll bet that some people mess with her, and that's sort of what triggers him and, like, puts him sort of over the edge, I would imagine. But it makes him, like, a really relatable character. Like, it's just this dude that's, like, got some problems, just trying to live his life, you know, and do the best he can. And he just has enough at some point. Yeah, Batman's not even in it. I think the young kid could potentially be like Batman or a relative of Batman. I've heard people say it's like it's in a different timeline. Because Batman's supposed to be about the same age as Joker, but Joker in this one looks like he's probably like 40 or something. He's supposed to be like 40. I don't know for sure, but... It looks great. Joaquin Phoenix lost so much weight for this role. I don't remember. He lost like 70 pounds or something for this role. It was like, who's that other guy that loses all the weight or gains all the weight? That throws the guy. I always forget his name. The guy that did like Batman in the most recent. Was it the most recent Batman? It was in The Dark Knight. I think that was the same guy. He did the Machinist, and he's done a lot of stuff. But he does like these crazy body transformation things. Joker's age is never given, but I think it's implied in the movie. I mean, he looks like he's probably mid-30s or 40. Someone told me that that was supposed to be Bruce Wayne's dad, like, or Batman's dad or something that's talking somewhere in it. Christian Bale, yeah, that's it. Yeah, The Machinist is kind of like an old school indie. It was okay. I don't even remember what it was about. I just remember seeing it in this like kind of indie place. Not gonna make it. Fuck. Got locked out. I wanted to do Nami, and then I forgot that Vel'Koz is probably support. And I wanted to heal, because the Vel'Koz could have been middle. So we're going to get a 30-minute lockout, aren't we? Damn it. How many people do we have watching? 91. Another badass. I'm pretty tired. I'm tempted to maybe just call it there on that accidental dodge. Because I wasn't paying attention, and we need a heal against Vel'Koz's bottom. That was such a good team comp, too, man. I'm pissed. I screwed that up. Because Hecarim, great jungle, and then we had Kale and Vlad. Yeah, I think I might just go ahead and call it there. Because I'm pretty tired. I haven't had a lot of sleep. I was doing a lot of conferences. And then we can just get back in there tomorrow. I could do a normal, but... Well, I can't do a Vayne game with your skin. I forgot he was in American Psycho. Christian Bale, yeah. He's done a lot of great movies. I think I'm going to call it, though, and just get some sleep a little bit early, and then I can get refreshed, get some stuff done tomorrow, and just come in strong. So we were undefeated tonight other than those 2 dodges. I got defeated by a dodge, but I don't think people are going to do the silly, like the Jack Nicholson, you know, sort of Joker. I think a lot of people really like the darker version of that, but anyways. Yeah, we'll go ahead and call it tonight, I think. And then we'll get back in there tomorrow. It'll be good. I'll be refreshed. We'll get some sleep. We're doing really well. You know, we're 9-0 or 9-1 in our last 10. So that's pretty solid. But yeah, I mean, that does suck because we had such a good comp, and their comp was really sketchy. Like, Hecarim was going to run over the Vel'Koz and the Ashe, at least in theory. They didn't have a lot of mobility. You know, Vlad, I don't know. We had a really great comp. I probably should have stuck with Lulu. I just couldn't click it fast enough to switch back to Nami. Good kitty. But anyways, that's going to be it for tonight. So thank y'all very much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow, and I'll see you next time.